evening, everyone. My name is Tracy, aka Tracy Love Minds, coming from the Coyoteman show on Roku Fire Stick. Also catch us on YouTube. This is TransAtlantic Radio. I'm here with my co-host.
Woo! The author of the goddamn law, Charles Faulkner Jr. How y'all doing tonight? We're gonna have a good time. Sit back and relax, and you might learn something.
All right, now we're bringing the best to you from America. We're hoping to get in a connection with Africa, Ghana. That is, we have a whole lot of programs, a lot of stuff going on. We want to hook you to get your knowledge base going. Right now, this evening, we're going to talk about what TransAtlantic Radio is going to be about. We're going to have call-ins. We're going to be live certain places. We got another host that'll be out there. His name is John Sanders to show you in and out of here and in Ghana. We want to promote that small business, small business that's going
Bring
on.
your business over.
Black-owned business, that's what it's about here and in Africa. We also want to get your input on different hot topics where we be talking about. We're going to talk about some stuff that's going to make you go like this.
Oh, it's going to be controversial.
It's going to be real controversial, and it's going to get you boiling. You might not like it. You might like it.
But you're going to watch it. That's what you're definitely going to do. You're going to watch it.
And remember, opinions are just like water, okay? So this is going to be an adult show, 18 and under. Sometimes you got them children, you might want them like pushing
Better
back
not
a little
bring
bit.
your kids.
Don't bring them, because this is not about the children.
This is the cognac and cigar hour, please.
And I need my no cognac today. Hey.
We messing up right now. This is
That's okay.
Next show, we're bringing the cognac.
Next show.
XO, please.
Most definitely. So this evening, I'm going to talk about the different programs right now. We got, of course, TransAtlantic Radio.
We got us.
Yeah, us. That's really all you need.
Your new dynamic duo.
We got Youth Corps of Baltimore. That's a nonprofit that I'm co-director in. We take young youth from Baltimore, Maryland to Ghana, Africa, on basically a culture tour to learn who they are and what they about. Because we know how the streets is. Oh, we from Baltimore. Did we tell you that? We from Baltimore. We right here. We from Baltimore, the place everybody like to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
We from here.
And how long you been doing that, Trace?
What? Youth Corps? Baltimore? Youth Corps? Youth Corps since 2017. We've been doing Youth Corps. We don't want the smart young men that's already lawyers. We want the real people.
Yeah.
We want the real young men.
We want to
get the people. We want entrepreneurs.
We want to get the people who...
Yeah, we want entrepreneurs.
Who may not have that chance to go outside those four corners we call the blocks.
Right.
We want to give them a different culture, something that they can achieve.
Most definitely.
It's no different than many of programs I've been.
We want the real men, the real men, the real young men. And Baltimore has been played at the third city of crime or whatever the BS.
Bias.
Yeah, whatever.
Even though some of it's a little overrated, if you ask me.
Whatever. So we're gonna get them what they need here, and we're gonna take them to a different continent. We're taking them to a different continent to find out who they are, because a lot of our black young men don't know who they are, but they're going to find out.
And that's the beautiful thing about it. When you take somebody out their comfort zone, you truly find out who you're meant to be.
That's right. That's right. We're also going to talk about, we're going to go around the town to promote small businesses, black-owned businesses. Also here, we're going to, you want to be an entrepreneur yourself, working for somebody else. Unfortunately, we know the Corona, Smona, whatever she called.
I mean, you got a Marion.
Too much going on, so we need to make things happen for ourselves.
Now,
Charles, remember them people, the group of people that went to North Carolina, bought all that land, they made their own community? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need.
I mean, shoot, I need to buy some land so I can tell people stay the hell off of it. That's what I'm telling them. Like,
we need that in the community. We need that.
And this is one thing I want to talk about, because we're going to get a little background on Tracy and myself. For those of you who didn't know, shout out to the Coyoteman. He making us sound good, look good. Whoa! Style and profile, baby. Shout out to Paige, And you got to realize, born and raised Baltimore City. Came up with two parents, divorced now. That's stuff that happens. You got to love the fact that out of a shy kid from Baltimore who went to a private school, 4 championships in wrestling, bronze medal in Germany for freestyle, combat vet along with Paige, QRF, did a lot of rescue, VIP security, reconnaissance, still made it, was in the military for 10 years, came back to his own city, police officer for nearly 15. Gotta love it. And now, utilizing those benefits from the VA to go back to school and get his AA degree for being a paramedic, and utilizing this to start a security firm where not only is he going to be able to have the gun, but he will also have the helping and healing hands as well.
That's right.
Now tell them a little bit about yourself.
About me, I was born and raised here in Baltimore, born in Emerson Village. Shout out to Emerson Village, yes.
Boo. Who said that?
I'm the only child of my mom. My parents got divorced when I was young. My mom and my grandma, grandma raised them right here. Grandma raised me. I'll get a little bit of background about myself that don't nobody know. I basically, from age 11 on up to 17, was in and out of group homes. Yep, I was in and out of group homes. From there, at 16 years old, I graduated to high school. I got married young, had my children young, got a bachelor's in psych. Now I'm a nurse. Now I'm here. So I know what it is to be that young person out there with nobody and nowhere to go to. I had a great social worker. Her name Miss Beck. I'll never forget her, Mrs. Beck. She showed me the way. And I'm here to show the next young generation the way. Because if you don't have somebody there with you, you lost.
Oh, yeah.
You lost. You got to have that will.
I think that's what we lost in the community overall. Guidance.
Yes.
And I think a lot of people got into this selfish, as Frankie Beverly would say, and y'all going to hear me mention him a lot, so get used to it. It's that self-pity prison.
Yes.
You don't look at it as, that child is my child. That child is a representative of me.
Yes.
There's many a times I've said on my YouTube page, it should be a crime against humanity that how many black boys, when they get up to the 8th grade, only 10% can read on level. And
do you think that's a Baltimore thing, or you think that's a United States thing? What do you think about that?
That's a national epidemic.
National epidemic. Yeah.
That's a national epidemic. I asked one lady, I said, how can you, I said, forget all the guys you date, you marry, and you have sex with. Don't tell me you love black boys if you're not teaching them.
Right. That's right.
That's impossible.
That's right.
That's impossible. And when we look at this, and I have no problem with the girls getting the education. Go ahead, girl, get your education. Just make sure you use it for the community. But this is the one thing I always said. There has to be an emphasis on these young men. You got to push them forward. Military, police, fire, STEM. You're not going to get any part of respect nor reparations until you show this nation once again, you need me to protect you, so pay me what you owe.
You really think we're getting reparations? Come on now.
You might get a couple of bottles of liquor, food stamps, a little bit of curling irons or something, a little bit of that,
That's another thing we're going to talk about, the disparities amongst us. And when I went to Africa, I've been to Ghana, I've been to Ethiopia, I've been to Togo. I've been there.
You've literally been to the oldest places on earth.
Yes. And we're also going to talk about it in the show, but not right now. We're going to talk about the disparities between us and people, our brothers and sisters that come from Africa over here. We're going to talk about the disparities between us, and I think a lot of that, we got to make it come together.
Do you think that's one of the reasons why there's a separation between black Americans and Africans?
Yes. And it's coming through right here. Media.
Oh, yeah.
This is where it come from. This is where we learned everything from. We learned everything from media.
And it's funny because when you talk about the media, right? How many years growing up? Because everybody in the room, you 80s baby, 70s baby. Some people more, but I ain't going to tell on you. But some of you babysat Jesus, I'm not going to lie. But going to keep it down. We're going to keep it kosher. But remember how commercials of Africa would come up? You'll see starving babies with bloated stomachs, flies everywhere.
Yes, flies on their face.
And then when you actually go to these places,
it's beautiful.
I mean, they got better houses than you.
You don't know?
Like,
You don't know.
hell?
But that's what they taught us. That's what we learned.
And it's part of that indoctrination that if you separate the black American from the continent, you separate his source of power.
Right. And what do they think about us? We lazy. We hoodlums. And I thought that, because I work with Africans on my job, and I thought that this is how they just feel about, but they tell me, they said, well, when we're in Africa, we see nothing but y'all robbing and stealing, y'all on drugs, y'all drug dealers, y'all this and y'all that. That's the majority what they think about us. And it's funny, when I go over there, they think the same way. I just thought it was from here.
Yeah, I think it was
the
weird.
whole
Like,
continent.
as soon as you see the kids,
Think about us like
as soon as you see the kids, they like, why you sagging your pants? Why you wearing your hat backwards? Give the Negroes a week and they doing the same damn thing.
You know?
You know, they getting all the rap names wrong. I'm Gucci, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
But you know what's funny, though? It's so funny
Yeah,
that...
it was funny. One of them tried to rob me. The damn fool had the gun pointed backwards.
Oh, But be honest, though, be on the real tip. They think about us in one way. And the whole, it's not just Africa, the whole world think about black Americans like this. You know, we like hated on the continent. We're hated more than any race.
But here's the crazy part. Where the black Americans go, the diaspora follows.
Yeah.
If we get reparations, hey, we could go to Haiti and be like, France, pay what you owe. Like, Jamaica, come on, we're going to go pick some British ass. Now, give us back the dollars.
Most definitely. And then another thing that is so funny that I haven't been, my partner Paige, he's been in the military. He's been all over. To Israel, he's been to Europe, he's been to all these different places. And then when I did my outside travel and I look at people and I'm watching them, I'm like, hey, they imitate me.
Yeah.
They imitate us. They imitate the black man. They imitate the black woman. Black females, the big earrings. You know how we did in the 80s, the big hoops. Yeah. You know, you go how we have our hair and our gestures and how we do things. That's imitated all around the world. I was shocked.
You go to Ghana and other places and they're wearing the three-piece suits. Yeah. Lovely suits. I mean, they look like traffic lights, but lovely suits. I mean, God damn.
He said that.
Yeah, I said that.
He said that.
I get nice suits, but you know, brother, if you're as dark as me wearing lime green, it's gonna, you know.
Well, hey, the young women over there, they got pink and green hair like we have. You know, I ain't got nothing to say about that, but
ain't nobody trying to get the affinity gauntlet in their hair. Okay?
I mean, we're imitated all around the world. And then my partner Paige was telling me when he went to Europe, white women, hair like us, going like this, big hoop earrings. Remember the names in the hoop, y'all? Who from the 80s? 80s and teens, yeah, they do. They do it.
That's a damn shame.
They do them
you
like
see,
us.
you go to Russia and they got the hoop earrings with the names in them. Except their names got like 25 different letters in it. Yeah, be hanging off halfway there. It's a damn shame. You got like half a bar of gold on your ear.
And then you ever see the young white boys got that big hole in their ear with the big earrings? That big. Where you think they got that from?
Oh, they got it from African culture.
Okay.
Of course.
So it's just we're copied all around the world, but we're hated everywhere.
What's the old saying? Often imitated, not quite duplicated.
There you go.
And then it's funny because we'll even tell you about some of the touchy subjects that people are going to be afraid to speak about. Black relationships between black men and black women.
I'm going to need my 1738 for that.
I'm going to need some XO. You say, y'all going to have to bring a fan here because I'm going to need a cigar.
I'm going to need my 1738
Oh,
for that.
yeah. We're going to talk about those relationships. We're going to have some controversial stuff like, do black women think they own black men?
Anyway, that's another show.
Oh,
That's another show.
Are black men thirsting for white women?
One thing we're not going to do. One thing we're not going to do in this show, we will not down each other, and we will not give them what we want.
Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Like I'm saying.
It's going to be kosher here. It's going to be okay.
Man, it's going to be kosher like it's going to be kosher like a synagogue, man.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So for TransAtlantic Radio, I want you all to write your notes down, what you want us to talk about. Bring it to us. Email us.
No subject too broad.
TransAtlanticRadio01@gmail.com. You can email us some of your thoughts of what you want to talk about, what you want to hear, what you want to say, what you want us to tell you, where you want us to go, because we're not just going to be stuck in the studio.
And I want you
we're
to
going to
remember.
be out there in your face.
And I want you to remember, you asked for it.
In your face.
Mm-hmm.
You got a small business that you want us to showcase. Our host John Sanders will be there to advertise your business. That's what we're about. We're about bringing community, each other together.
If you got a barbershop with one chair.
In your basement?
In your basement?
Hey.
If you got to put people in the bar stool and spin it around, we will support you.
Hey.
Honest work is honest work.
Hey.
At least, for God's sake, at least keep the alcohol on deck. Clean your clippers.
Hey, this is all about us coming together.
We're gonna start. Trust me, we're gonna start. We're gonna talk about things like the Gray Faulkner Initiative. Shout out to the Professor Cerulean Gray out there in the Twin Cities. It's an initiative, a 52-page initiative for young black boys to get into police, fire, military, STEM. Even though it's specifically for young black male youth, there's even articles in there for what the black female's role are. If you're the most degreed in our culture, why don't we have more black female lawyers to get the guys who are falsely in jail out? Why don't we have more black women teachers? Even if that boy has to see a black face, at least let it be yours.
Okay.
Nobody teaches the community better than you.
So for our next show, it's going to be really good because by then, after this is over with, I can lay deep into him after this is over with. But you know, but so for our next show, I'm gonna be ready.
Many have
gonna
tried,
be ready.
all have failed.
This is new.
The undefeated of the
Oh,
East,
just to let y'all know, he's younger than me. I'm old. I look good, but I'm old.
How old?
Let's just say I'm having that big party this year. Let's just say that. So we will our next show on TransAtlantic Radio. Don't forget to email us transatlanticradio01@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out your YouTube.
Oh
What's your
yes,
YouTube?
Charles Faulkner Jr. on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna be controversial everywhere we go.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, download the app.
The Coyoteman app. For everyone, all my friends that's watching, Charles' friends and family, you gotta download that.
That's the Coyoteman Show Network.
Yes.
Download that.
There we go.
And give a round of applause to the Coyote Man.
We muted. Hoot. Welcome to the Coyote Man Show. Stop it. You didn't cross that line. I'm the Coyote Man, and this is my host, Uncle Sheldon. And Uncle Sheldon, Shantae said she wrecked her husband's car because she didn't know whether he missed her or not. Uncle Sheldon.
He don't miss you at all.
Not that dog.
He don't miss you going upside his head.
Not that
He
dog.
don't miss you hitting him in the eye.
Not that
He
dog.
don't miss you cussing out his mama.
Not that
And
dog.
he damn sure don't miss you wrecking his car.
Not that
You
time.
want to know what he really missed?
Come on.
The peace and tranquility when your crazy ass ain't home.
See, he don't miss you taking a brick and throwing it through his car window. He don't miss you putting a tracking device on him like you some type of FBI or something. He don't miss your disrespectful mouth. He don't miss that dirty, stinking house. He don't miss you sleeping with his cousin Nuck Nuck. And he don't miss you infecting him with all type of diseases that like crabs that did walk themselves over. See, you done lost your mind. Cause you didn't cross that line. That line. Stop it. 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 Stop it.